Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel 2. We are in the store cause we've been down in the waterway and there's absolutely nothing. When we go past the area where we fought the boss last time at the end of the episode, there are two directions you can go, and with both, when you try to go there, the game tells you like, there's no need to be here for us. So it just stops us. So I don't think we're allowed to be there yet, or not at all. But at least we check, so we know for sure that we didn't miss any chest, which is of course very important. So we're all ready to go talk to our main objectives, which at first are the two students that are here. So let's see. Theresia. Ah, okay. Didn't come up in my name as potential from a distance. The other one I think is Colette, but that's just from behind, so it could be different. We'll see. Oh, why does father have to be so hard-headed? The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily. Theresia, you're here! Alyssa? Oh, Idios, it is you! What are you doing here? You've even got some of your classmates with you. Well, it's been a while, Theresia. Good to see you're doing okay. Likewise. I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needed have been. I could be any happier for you, Alyssa. And I couldn't be any happier knowing that you're safe. Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Bereyhard, though. So you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with? That's right, things were pretty hectic at the time, so I have no idea what happened to Emily and Ferris, unfortunately. I see. Well, the Floral household is rather well known, so Ferris will probably be okay, but still. Oh, I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been too. Well, you could say that. This war is as good as won in the eyes of most nobles. My family is no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever right about now. Perhaps that much is to be expected from those in Bereyhard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating. Well, father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. Childish, isn't it? Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't have happened to have any information about Jusis, would you? No, I'm afraid not. I know he's back in Bereyhard, but you probably know that much already. Sorry for not being able to help. Oh, not at all. There's no need to feel guilty. Well, I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. I might be able to get some information for you through my father's connections. Sorry for making you go out of your way, but we do appreciate it though. Oh, just try not to expect much. We'll probably end up arguing again. I have to admit that I am a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want right now, me included. That's why I like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead. And also, if you haven't come across Emily or anyone else from Thor's, please help them. Of course, that was our intent from the beginning. In turn, we'd like for you to not be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope. Yes, he's nice. Guess you can't shove all nobles under the same label, can you? Well, I'm a bit disappointed that you're only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues elsewhere. Right. Well, we say clues, but it's just basically meeting up with students. And that's all right and good. Alright, next up, it's gonna be, well, I do say Colette, but the more I say it, the more I start to doubt myself that it is. Well, we're not far off anymore. We still have two shopkeepers we can talk to. Oh?
Is there something wrong, Sharon? Oh no, not at all.
Is she noticing something? Are we being hunted? Maybe staked out? Is there someone from Ouroboros in the distance looking at what we're doing? I don't trust it. With Sharon's abilities, she would definitely notice if something was wrong. Oh well. Let's just leave it where it is for now, and she will tell us if it's necessary. We've got a large number of orders recently. Guess we have the economy to thank for that. Doing everything on my own is a bit of a struggle, so maybe it's time to get Brock to handle the polishing. This will be a good chance to see just how far his training has come. Brook's been training diligently, day in and day out. Time to see just how far he's come. Colette's come by and help with the store every once in a while. She's always so fascinated with our products too. It's kind of refreshing, really. Makes me want to put in that extra effort. This street as a whole has been way more cheerful ever since Colette showed up. We could use some of that cheer too, seeing as how the taxes are draining us. Dry otherwise. Yes, it is Colette. We knew that. The doubt was not necessary. Oh, look at that shirt she's wearing, that apron. Very cute. Oh, I guess I should head back now. Is that you, Colette? Rean? Oh, Emma, Laura, I didn't even know you were in Berea. Oh, we arrived not long ago, actually. I am pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you had escaped, but... Yep, I wasn't planning on it actually, but I got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't even go wrong with some spare chains, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you've got. Aren't all of the students from Thors on the Noble Alliance's wanted list? Nah, it's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on these streets are super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kinda surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that we found you too. Rean asked Colette if she knew anything about Jusis. Well, there have been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see. What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping command the provincial army in town. Really? That can't be. It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he has taken it upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. If only we could figure out how to get in touch with him. Well, looks like you've all got work cut out for you, huh? But don't give up. I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll call you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. I guess we should start asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Is that going to be anywhere in town, or is that going to be in front of the Berea's household? I think it probably will be. Unless Sharon noticed something else along the way. Maybe we can use Emma's magic to make them go blind or anything. She could do that, right? Well, we might as well take a look here. According to Colette, Jusis should be in there right now, but it is far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they would restrain us immediately if they found out we were here. Well, Class 7 is likely to be much higher on the wanted list than the other students from Thors. And remember our field study, Rean? the provincial army guardhouse is here, so it will be best if we avoided this area. Well, let's get out of here before they catch us. Okay, there's no indicator anymore. So does it mean we have to go through the waterway? Or are we just gonna come across Jusis just regularly, like he's patrolling the town or something? Class 7 did what they could to find some way to get into contact with Jusis. However, doing so proved to be far easier said than done. We've established that he's back home, but beyond that, nothing. Well, it's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the 4 great houses. Well, especially since the Alliance considers us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the provincial army regardless of how we go about this. Well, there has to be something we can do. There's always nothing but trouble with that guy. Well, I wish I had something more to add, but I'm as lost as the rest of you. Hello. Can I speak to you all for a moment? Oh, I think I recognize you. You're Jusis' friends, aren't you? Do you need something from us? Well, we've got a message for you from someone. For us? Right. Head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza post-haste. That's the message. The restaurant in the Central Plaza? I assume that must be the Saucier. Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message? Oh, sorry. They asked me not to tell you. Is this some kind of game? Oh, I want to play too. Why did... Rabbi, shh! Anyway, that's all we're told, so bye. Okay, there's a chance that that is Jusis that told them that, and by not letting them tell them who it is, it may be just to plead innocence if they got caught. Well, that was weird. Thoughts, everyone? Well, it may have come out of the blue, but I don't believe there was any ill intent behind that message. It may be in our best interest to do as it says. We're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead is a good lead. Looks like we're all agreed, so let's head over to that restaurant. Right, and we know that the chef there, the head chef, knows and even took care of Jusis for a time, so if it is Jusis that sent the message, that would be a logical place to go to, because we know then that the head chef, he would not rat Jusis out. Alright, do you see anyone new around here? Ah, I see you've all chosen to stop by once again. It seems he was right after all. Oh, who was right? Is it safe to assume that you've been left with a message for us too? That's right. I'm not permitted to say who from, unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post-haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all. So our next destination is the airport. They must be having fun dragging us all over the place. Well, these messages have been awfully haughty too. Gee, I wonder who it could be. Well, it doesn't matter who it's from. We're just gonna have to head over there just to clear things up. Yeah, let's just make sure we're ready before we head out. Is that a warning from the game, like, you might need to fight somebody? Like, let's make sure we're ready. Make your way to the airport post-haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to relay. Ah, come on. That haughty attitude is a dead giveaway. He was in his own position to consider, I'm afraid. Things have been rather tough for him ever since he returned. You'll find the airport to the south of Station Street, so please hurry. Alright. Well, might as well have put a save against it. You never know. Because if they're warning me, well, we might be getting under attack. Maybe we get caught talking to Jusis. Alright. No, airport, not station. Going through here will take us to the airport, right? I don't see any staff around. That's probably due to the flight restrictions. The gate looks to be open just enough for us to enter too. Should we? Entering the airport will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Well, we talked to literally everyone. We got 2 quests from that. I don't think we've gotten any books or anything, so I think we're good. Because we also went to the shops and we looked through the inventory, so I think we're okay in that front as well. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't know who or what will be waiting for us beyond here, but it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go. Right. Ooh, we've never been here actually, have we? We never were able to enter, so this is gonna be good. Because we haven't seen a lot of airports in Cold Steel, so this is definitely a difference. I like it. Bereahart Airport. Definitely a fancy ship. Wow, Bereahart Airport is as nice as a picture it being. It's my first time visiting it as well. I suppose this must be an airliner. Yeah, it's a medium-sized passenger airliner made by the Reinford company. Well, it does seem like all air travel stopped. Well, I've been waiting for you. And who might you be? Well, I was sent here to deliver a message. You see that airship right there? Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post-haste. Is what I was told. Well, it's not like we have any better ideas. Let's go. Yeah. Can you imagine if it's not Jusis but somebody totally different? Like Blue Blank or anything? There don't seem to be any airships in this direction. Well, we were told to go over there anyway, so let's get going. Okay. Man, come on. You cannot put me in an area I haven't been to yet and not expect me to explore it. Entryways, in case it was a very big ship or a second ship. Go on, head inside. Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post-haste. It's what I was told. Alright. Fancy. Very luxurious. Well, this airship is massive. Indeed, although it naturally couldn't hope to compare to the Courageous in terms of size. Well, we were instructed to go to the 3rd floor lounge. But please, stay on guard. There's no telling who the person calling us is, or what they have in mind. Right. Okay, so we are technically on the 2nd floor. So we know where we want to be. Anywhere but on the 3rd floor at the moment. I just want to see if there's anything we can interact with. Is there any chest somewhere? Maybe there's a person. Maybe there's a booklet we can pick up. Like I said, just things to make sure of. Because I can imagine if it is Jusis that he will probably have evacuated this entire plane. Just to make it less likable that he would be caught trying to talk to us, assist us. Boarding gate.
I guess this is the hold?
It's awfully spacious for one.
It definitely is. Ooh.
Treasure chest.
Yes. A freeze in chest. Nice. Yeah, there's definitely room to place some really big items in here. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so let's get around here first. I'm looking at all the bookcases just to see if there's a gambler jack somewhere. All the way out on deck. Don't expect anything to be here, but we want to be thorough.
Oh, the view from here is beautiful.
It is.
And the wind feels great.
Yeah, can you imagine flying one of these? Is this... No, this isn't the same one that we've flown with in Trails in the Sky. It's definitely bigger. Definitely. I think this is the 3rd floor lounge. Should we go straight inside? Go inside.
You certainly took your time.
Of course we did.
Jusis!
I suspected it was you.
Jusis Albarea.
How long did you intend to make me wait? I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
Do you know how much trouble you made us go through to get here?
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
I see you're as much of an ass as you ever were. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
Well, that's why they are rivals, in the best sense of the word.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Jusis.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. Though I should hardly be surprised. I've always had high expectations of you. You've made good on your word and showed me exactly what noblesse oblige means to you. I would like to believe that in my own way, I have done the same.
I think you have. Unlike you, though, I don't think I would have been able to do anything without everyone's help. Still, thanks, Jusis.
This means that all of Class 7 is finally together again, and I couldn't be more overwhelmed with joy. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much. You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Sharon.
I haven't the foggiest idea what Sharon is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
Jusis?
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network. So I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Well, technically we haven't decided on anything yet. We want to bring the class together again. Other things just happened along the way.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
What do you mean?
I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
What? He's staying behind? He chose the Noble Alliance over us? Really?
No.
Wait, Jusis. You surely saw this coming.
A little bit.
I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
Well, we know, but
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's Chief of Staff, and as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year.
But the question is this your choice?
I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were. The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
No, that's a choice.
No.
Jusis, please. It doesn't have to be like this, Jusis.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Jusis. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir. I can understand why you, as an Albarea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take. If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away. And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
It might sound cold, but he's right.
Your father really would know what to say at a time like this. Yeah.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country, not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone, and that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
He's right, Jusis.
Indeed. Rean had to remind me of that too, you know. It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know. It certainly is.
I see my suspicions were dead on. No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Albarea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel.
Ah, a duel.
Just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
A duel?
Follow me, Rean. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
Well, if he wants to come with us, he won't put up much of a fight. Is this just to cement his train of thought on the matter? Whether to come with us or not? Ooh, it's you.
Well, well. I wasn't counting on this.
Uh-huh. Do we get a name now?
I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings, and yet here I am,
bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alberea. But I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Whatever.
Well, we know who that is. Wait.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Oh.
I'll just go kill time in town or something.
It's a massively cool hairdo. Definitely.
Oh no, not this time. You're coming with me and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with a number, not me. Try acting like it.
Fine, fine. What a pain.
But it is clear that that pop-up message that we saw of Sharon noticing something, it was these two, definitely.
There's a familiar face among them, so this might not be a total waste of time.
Interesting. Seeing as Sharon is not a guaranteed pick here, I like the choices I've made with the people to bring along. It worked well. Orc's Canyon Path. Will he meet us there or just walk with us to where he ever wants to be? Oh, this is a different duel than I expected.
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Rean.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained. You will be riding that for our duel.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study. Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor.
Okay.
Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Okay, I understand what we're going to do. So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you. But know this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back.
We would never ask you to.
That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I would expect no less.
They're way too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
In that case, I will signal when to begin.
Alright, we'll do our best. There's a good chance there's AP involved in this, that if we win, we'll get some points for that, but I'll do my best as I can. If we get it, great. If not, it's a blind playthrough. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Rest assured, I wouldn't dream of giving either party an unfair advantage.
That works for me. How about you, Jusis?
Very well. Let's begin.
They waved goodbye to Emma and Laura as they went to take up positions along the course. And after Rean took a moment to refamiliarize himself with the Orbital bike's controls, the time came for the race to begin.
Good luck, Rean.
Thanks.
Do us all a favor and knock him off his high horse.
Oh, we'll definitely try.
I won't let you down.
Accelerate, brake, hold to reverse, adjust direction. Okay. Can we drive him off his horse? Because technically we are a bit rougher than him.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
All right. Take your positions, please. 3, 2, 1. Begin!
No, I won't drive into the horse. That's not fair play.
Hang in there, Rean.
What happened?
Knock that jerk down a peg or two.
Did we go into another screen?
Take a left here.
Use this path here. Everyone's really into this.
AP increased by 2. Nice. This startled me a bit when we switched screens.
Yes, I won.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
But now begins the fun stuff.
The advantage is mine, Jusis. Let's settle this once and for all.
No matter, a handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Rean!
Let's do this!
Come at me with all you have!
Let's move.
Okay, heed my call, Valimar. That would definitely be all I've got. They will not like that. Alright. Motivate? Definitely.
Alright, let's do this!
Now's our chance! Don't let it pass!
Let's move. Ha!
I wonder if there's a critical
Too
hit
slow.
somewhere here.
Let's move.
It did say to show him all I've got, right?
Too slow. What? Let's move.
Yeah, let's. Because even if he's allowed to attack twice, I should be able to take it, even though I don't think he'll survive this. But we said we wouldn't hold back, and we promised.
Gather on my blade. Strike!
This isn't...
Okay, it's safe for now.
Looks like I win this one.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
Don't sell yourself short, Jusis. If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Rean.
Rean! Jusis!
Are you both all right?
Of course, they are.
Oh, hey guys.
You're already finished?
You couldn't have waited?
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through. It was pretty close, though.
Oh, it truly wasn't. He didn't even hit me once.
Was it?
Does that mean you'll come back with us?
I fought with all my might. I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
About time. We're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll find the answers we seek together. And together, we'll bring Crow back too.
You can count on me. Starting today, I am a member of Class 7 once again. I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Albarea should live. 。
Honestly, you really know how to stir up drama.
Well, he does.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two.
There's nothing to feel embarrassed about. This is just part of how we are as a class.
That's very true.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about. I know this much from experience. As do you. Do you not, Machias?
Sure, I guess.
Hey everyone, Future Craven here. As you can see, this is an extremely long episode, so I decided to cut it off here. And on the next episode, we'll continue this amazing part of the story. But for now, I'm wishing you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time to see what happens next. Till then, bye bye.